resting. So we're in his room trying to get him down for a nap. Apparently someone just needed a little nap. I mean, I wish he would have gone down, but I'm thankful just the same. Is it book time? Oh, okay.
Well, the moment you felt you could start over new was the same that you realized the stories were true. You opened your eyes and the world you could see wasn't dim, it was brighter. You'd have to agree. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the very first time. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the first time. Not hold me yet. Not hold me yet. No, you're not home yet. No, not home. But you finally found the way.
Okay, it's still a little dark, but now I am going to, now that he's awake, I'm going to do my hair. I am also going to just generally get ready, get myself taken care of here. I want to do a certain look with my hair, just in general, but for Valentine's Day, I'm trying to decide if I want the bottom curled or straight. I probably want it straight, because I prefer it straight with this style that I have in mind. I just can't decide. So, Gabriel is playing in the living room. Anyway, so he's playing out there. He's got a snack, so he's happy for now. I'm going to put my contacts here. And then, like I said, I'm going to get my hair prepped and ready, and then I'm going to go make myself some coffee. I was going to have a donut for breakfast, but I'm really not a Boston cream pie donut kind of person. And my brother brought home donuts, which I'm thankful for my favorite donut place that isn't in the state, because my brother was out of state for the weekend. However, I don't like the type of donuts, so it's fine. It's like a strawberry, like ring donut. I should get myself something healthier anyway. So if you guys don't know, I started a podcast a while back called Sparks of Ingenuity, which was like a kind of like just a random whatever I wanted to talk about. I didn't really have direction for it podcast. And then I stopped because I was like, there's really no direction here and no one really listens. I forget to do it all the time. It's too much for me to be able to maintain. So I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to pay for it anymore, because you pay to get paid for ads, but it also has like more storage and stuff, so you can record like more episodes and things. But I was like, I'm not using this. I need to stop paying for it. And then my husband was like, no, you enjoy podcasting, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I do, but I don't have time to do it. And I got to cut down on the things that I do anyway. So it's not going to hurt me to stop podcasting that much. Like, I'll be sad, but I'll be fine. So then he was like, well, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how the idea came up of me and Piper podcasting. I want to see how this goes. But we just kind of decided we would podcast together and create like a together podcast to kind of like make sure it got done, I guess would be a good way to describe it. You know, I should part my hair down the middle. But anyway, so we started the Wine Moms podcast. It's had a lot more direction and it's been a lot better. And we love Wine Moms. We reference the vlog all of the time. But also, Wine Moms is heart and soul something I love. We also have an Instagram page. So if you haven't been listening to my podcast or you saw the Sparks of Ingenuity podcast and was wondering what happened there, it is gone. Wine Moms is now in place. Instead, I may go back to Sparks of Ingenuity if I find more direction for it and actually, like, take time with it to do something. But we'll see. We will see what happens. My sister is coming over today to hang out and chat and such and sit. I'm just trying to get my hair up here. Struggle to make my right side and left side look even, and we do have this situation that needs to get pinned down, but on the whole I'm fine with it and looked pretty good to me, so I'm gonna pin it down in a minute, but first I need some coffee. Definitely gotta figure something out for that boy because I'm not loving it. But regardless, drinking some coffee, and then I do it. Say hi. He started doing that when he sees the camera. More pictures of himself as a baby. I don't know. It's weird. It would taste like breakfast blend. I'm feeling it. I am also going to watch a little TV. I don't traditionally do this, but I want to this time. Hey, Stella, quit eating the snacks. My sister is coming over in like an hour and a half or so at like 9. In the meantime, Gabriel, You guys, look at what I got for Valentine's Day for my husband. We did our gift exchange last night. Today's Valentine's Day. And look at this. He hand painted this. He made this all himself. Look at that. So yeah, that's where we got married, but it's a church, so you can look it up if you really are that inclined. It's not creepy, but that is where we got married, and it's pretty cute. We did some shaping on the hair. It still looks like this is falling out just because this piece of hair, I don't know what its problem is, so I might try to like hairspray it back or something, but that would be like it. We're gonna go back upstairs and drink some coffee. You guys, do you see this hair? I mean, like, and my face, but, like, my hair. Deep breaths. So I'm getting to some work, finally, down here. I just killed time all morning, because why not kill time all morning? And I'm finally in my room. I'm gonna chill. I plugged in my computer. I think I'm gonna work on a YouTube video. Although I did decide today, I've got really rough stuff on my to-do list for today, but I decided today that if I ever can just afford to go somewhere, like, if I ever get to the point where I can just go on a trip, I don't know what that is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. Like, I was like, Harlow and I are gonna go on an auntie niece trip to Cancun. It's only $200 for a week, and there's a really nice hotel that's having a special for $56 off because the Google travel tool is amazing, but it's a moot point. can't afford it, / there isn't any time. I mean, there could be, I could make time, but I'm trying to buy a house, so we're not trying to like spend all my money on things, and I already did that, so good times. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work. So I've been working on this for a little while, and it's snowing now, but that's literally not the point. I just started planning something that I shouldn't be planning, but I'm doing it anyway, and I'm really excited. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay tuned, but I'm really excited about it. So hopefully it goes well. But anyway, so I kind of wanted to like recap what we did on Valentine's Day, which was like when I was wearing that green shirt earlier in the vlog. We went out to dinner. We got to see the new Spider-Man movie. It was so good. It was so good. It was one of those like I really like Spider-Man, so it was nostalgic kind of things. So cute. I need to go take a shower because I need to do that while my son is sleeping because I gotta go to work today. Anyway, yeah, I also have like 1.5 billion things to do, but at the very least, this video will go up and I'll have less than 500 million things to do, so that's nice. Also, I wanted to update on the nap routine because Gabriel is napping right now. In the last clip that you saw, he was napping and he went down at like 10:30 and he slept until like 1:30. So he slept for like 3 hours, which I don't know. He hasn't really like 2 weeks ago. He started getting up at 4 a.m. every day for like a whole week. I was like, I can't do this, Gregory. I can't do this and then go to work, so you're gonna have to do it. Sorry, I have to be with him all day. It's a different kind of draining, and I know I cannot do it and go to work. If you can't, that's fine, but then like we need to figure it out because I can't do it. And he was like, it's fine, and he got up with him and it was fine, and he took care of him, and then Gabriel would go down for a nap by like 9 a.m. And then he kind of this past week has kind of gradually moved away from that, and he'll get up earlier, like 6:15, 6 o'clock, somewhere in there with Gregory, and then they'll go take a shower. Sometimes they'll do breakfast. Then when Gregory has to leave, he drops him off with me. We nurse a little bit, and then we get up, we go upstairs, have second breakfast, play and hang out, and then usually around 10:15ish, which is what time it is now, he wants to go down for a nap. He went down at 9:30 today. It only took him like 5 minutes to fall asleep because he was tired. What I have realized, because last night I put Gabriel to bed, because normally bedtime is Gregory's thing. The past couple of weeks we've been doing that because Gregory wanted to, put him to bed. But whenever Gregory's gone at night, which is not frequent, but he's in this play now, so he will be gone here and there, I'm putting him to bed. And I put him to bed last night, and it's so empowering from a nursing mother standpoint to go from I have to nurse you to sleep and it takes me 45 minutes to I can rock you down for like 5 minutes and then you're just conked. And then you're conked for the night. And he's been sleeping. Hopefully this continues, but he's been sleeping from about the time that we put him down. Sometimes he'll wake up, but just a light rock to put him back to sleep before midnight. But otherwise, he sleeps from the time that we put him down around 7 o'clock to like 6 when he gets up with Gregory, which is a good amount of hours. And then he'll take like a 2 or 3 hour nap in that, like morning to afternoon time. He's only been taking one nap, but he's been sleeping through the night, so I'm okay with the trade-off, honestly. I'm okay with it. And he doesn't need to nurse to go to bed. He nurses to nap, but again, it's only like a couple of minutes. And he'll nurse throughout the day whenever, like, randomly. I haven't kind of like cut that out yet, but I think he's kind of been like self-weaning a little bit more, especially because, he nurses in the morning. That's really his big time. And then he'll nurse like throughout the morning sometimes if he's cranky or crabby or tired. He just hasn't realized he's tired yet. And then for nap, he'll nurse. And that's it. And I've been feeling at night like, oh, I want to pump. Like, I feel it, but I haven't been pumping. I should be, but I always forget or something happens and I just don't do it. I need to, but I just have gotten so far away from it, and I still have some milk in the freezer, and he's at the point where, like, if I sent him somewhere, I wouldn't even send milk at this point because he doesn't need it. In the morning, he might, like, want it, but if you gave him, like, a water bottle and a snack, he wouldn't need it at all. He's, like, totally doesn't need breast milk at all, which is kind of sad, but, like, if I'm hoping to get pregnant soonish, hopefully, I hope I get pregnant soon,
you know, I'm also going to want to have time of not nursing. Ideally, I had wanted to try and like freeze dry my milk and then have like essentially formula, but breast milk formula in for my next baby, so that, you know, before my stash was, if I was low supplying or whatever, I had extra milk, but it didn't expire because it was in the freezer. It's freeze dried, so it won't expire. That's my whole thing. Sorry. And we're still gonna get there. I just wanted to have more. I wanted to continue pumping, and I just haven't done that. But that's on me. That's not obviously anything but a me issue. I think that the next step in terms of like the weaning pumping situation is having Gregory, instead of bringing him down here before he leaves, like me getting up, whether it's me setting an alarm and getting dressed and coming upstairs, or him waking me up and then going upstairs instead of him leaving Gabriel with me in bed. Sometimes Gabriel and I will sleep in bed, but usually that's only if we haven't had like a good night's sleep. But him going to bed more and earlier and whatever, I shouldn't need it. I should go to bed earlier instead of wasting my time. And I've had a really unproductive week, but today I'm starting the productivity. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at in terms of like nap schedule and weaning. And yeah, I really don't breastfeed that much. And in the morning, the only reason that I do is because like I don't wear a bra to bed, and my son has figured out how to lift up my shirt and do it himself, you know? So I'm awake, but I'm just too tired to really stop him. So I just need to, I think, get up, and then that won't really be a thing. And instead, I'll just kind of nurse in the or pump in the morning, and then we'll be done soon, which is sad. But he's okay. It'll be okay. One final thing I wanted to talk about in this video to kind of like wrap everything up is that I have been working on writing. I've been working on this so hard, and we have writers group on Saturday, so I'll kind of update you after that. But writers group, yeah, looking forward, my goal, because we set goals at the end of writers group, it was to finish a chapter that I was in, and I had like 8 pages left at the time, something like that. I finished that chapter, and I'm a fourth of the way through the next chapter, and I'm struggling with that chapter right now, but I've sat down to write like almost every night, even if it's just like a couple sentences or rereading or whatever. I have it open, and so I've been like doing it, and I'm really proud of myself because it's been going pretty well. But like this chapter, I'm just kind of struggling because like I wrote like the first 5 pages, and then I was like, I don't want to write this part right now, but I do want to write something. So I kind of just skipped around to what else is happening in this chapter to kind of like, you know, kind of build and fill in the space kind of thing, which is not the best way to go about it. There will be a lot more editing involved, but it's keeping me writing, and that's kind of what I'm worried about right now, because I do want to start with beta readers in March. I need to get it finished so that I can put it out to beta readers. But anyway, so that's kind of the update of where we're at with writing, and I keep grabbing the wrong pen. I've got a checklist over here, and I'm struggling with it. But that's kind of the update that I've got. We're going to go meet my new nephew on Saturday too, so that should be fun. Gotta go take a shower, so I'm gonna go do that, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you on Monday, because I took that break, and now I am back in it. I'm back in it. The productivity is... I'm trying. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Love, Genevieve.